The truth of these skies, Adani Group versus Airlines. The big question, who will win the battle of the skies? Imagine a sky where planes are flying, runways are shining, terminals are glowing with new glass and steel. Yet in the hands of passengers, there is not a boarding pass, but disappointment. There are fewer seats, ticket prices are high, and the common man is left wondering, so much investment, so much preparation, such big promises. Then why are flights still so few? This is the very question that has triggered a new debate in India's aviation sector. On one side stands the Adani Group, the country's largest private airport operator, wanting more flights, more passengers, greater connectivity, and a dream to place India among the world's biggest aviation hubs. And on the other side are Indian airlines like Air India and IndiGo, clearly saying, stop, not so fast. Too many flights too soon could drown us, weaken us, and allow foreign airlines to swallow us. So ultimately, whose battle is this? India's advanced future, or the survival fight of Indian airlines? And the biggest question, who will win this war of the skies? The Adani Group story begins here. Managing 8 major airports in India, investing billions of dollars, building infrastructure at a global scale, and carrying a vision, India should not just fly, India should dominate the sky. Adani Airports say they haven't just built structures, they have built gateways to the future. New terminals, bigger runways, world-class facilities, ultra-modern waiting lounges, smart boarding systems, everything designed to be globally competitive. And when so much preparation is already done, their question is straightforward. If flights don't increase, then what was all this for? If passengers don't grow, who is all this meant for? If the number of international flights doesn't rise, how will India ever become a global aviation hub? But on the other side stand Air India and IndiGo, not silent, but cautious. And their argument is no less powerful. They say, this is not just about flights, this is about existence. Air India believes that if foreign airlines are granted more flying rights, then the powerful, wealthy Middle Eastern airlines will pull away all the traffic over India. They already have massive aircraft, cheaper tickets, and world-connecting airports, Dubai, Doha, Abu Dhabi. All of them are already global hubs. And if India gives foreign airlines more freedom without thinking carefully, Indian airlines will be left watching from these sidelines instead of playing the game. And this is where the real clash begins. The Adani Group says, more flights mean more competition, more options, lower fares, happier passengers, and a stronger Indian aviation sector. But Indian airlines argue, this is not competition, this is pressure. Right now we don't have that kind of capacity, fleet expansion will take time. And if foreign airlines are given an open invitation right now, Indian carriers will lose business, lose routes, and perhaps even lose confidence. And in the middle of this debate stands the government, trying to maintain a very delicate balance. On one side is national interest, on the other side is global image. On one side is investment protection, on the other is the question of competition. The government's policy clearly states, until Indian airlines utilize at least 80% of their capacity, foreign airlines will not be given unlimited rights. This policy is not just written on paper, it is based on national strategy. Its purpose is to ensure that Indian aviation doesn't just build runways, but strengthens its own wings too. But then another question arises, is this policy right for the public? Because its direct impact is visible. Ticket prices go up. When there are fewer flights and higher demand, airfares rise. Sky-high rates during festivals, expensive tickets during emergencies, and foreign travel becomes a luxury for the average middle-class family. This is where the Adani Group's argument becomes stronger. They say, if flights don't increase, passengers will suffer. India deserves a forward-driven aviation system, not a backward-looking one. Now let's talk about another big angle. India as a global aviation hub. Today, only a few cities in the world are global connecting centers. Dubai, Doha, Singapore, Istanbul. Almost every major international route passes through them. India has the population, the geography, the travel demand, the economy. The only thing missing is a bold decision. The Adani Group wants cities like Mumbai, Delhi, Lucknow, and Ahmedabad to not just remain landing spots, but to become central points on the world's travel map. And for that, increasing foreign airline traffic is essential. But Indian Airlines say India will become a hub only when Indian carriers are strong. If the platform belongs to India, but someone else runs the show, then who truly benefits? This debate isn't just about flights, it's about identity. This battle isn't only about tickets, it's about national aviation strength. And to be honest, both sides are right in their own way. Adani's argument is simple. Infrastructure without utilization is like a silent airport. Beautiful, grand, but lifeless. The purpose of billions of dollars of investment is fulfilled only when runways stay busy, terminals stay full, and passengers keep coming continuously. Empty airports remain just pieces of architecture. And with such massive resources deployed at airports, if flights don't increase, this dream of development will remain incomplete. Meanwhile, airlines say, if these skies are opened too soon, the future of Indian Airlines may be at risk. Everyone has already seen what happened to Jet Airways. The aviation business may look glamorous from the outside, but inside it runs on razor-thin margins. Fuel is expensive, maintenance heavy, crew costs high, and on top of that, foreign competition. If even one step slips, it doesn't take long for an airline model to collapse. So the question is the increased entry of foreign airlines truly a threat? Or is it just psychological fear? The answer isn't simple. Middle Eastern airlines have been following a hub strategy for decades. They don't just fly planes, they connect the world. They have government backing, financial power, and long-term vision. Meanwhile, Indian Airlines are still in a rebuilding phase. Air India, after coming under Tata ownership, is undergoing a fresh start. Fleet renewal, service upgrades, brand repositioning, everything is in motion. IndiGo is the queen of the domestic skies, but its aggressive international expansion is still a journey in progress. And in the middle of all this stands the Adani Group with fully ready infrastructure. They say, we shouldn't wait. The world doesn't wait. Whoever stays behind. History doesn't leave space for them. So what is the solution? Should India just throw its gates wide open? Or should it move forward slowly and carefully? Perhaps the truth lies somewhere in between. Maybe controlled expansion is the answer. Maybe selective partnerships, limited capacity increases, phased permissions, this could be the middle path. This way, Adani's airport investments get breathing space, and Indian Airlines don't feel like they are drowning. This isn't just an economic matter, it is also about geopolitical importance. Aviation isn't just transportation for a country, it is its strength. Its connectivity is its capability. Its airports are its identity. And it is for this identity that today this tug of war is unfolding.
If our video has taught you something new, do not forget to like and share this video so that this information can reach others as well. Your likes and shares are a source of inspiration for us. If you have any questions or suggestions, please let us know in the comments. It will be our honor to answer your questions and listen to suggestions. And yes, if you like our content, subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so that you stay connected with every new story. Thank you. GRT Business YouTube channel sources, news from various news agencies, opinion polls and other public sources. We try to ensure that every report and summary is accurate and verified, but we are not responsible for any dispute or error. Our aim is only to provide you with accurate information.